I'm working on not letting people be around me and annoying me. How y'all doing? How are y'all? How y'all doing? Great Tuesday. It's Mars. Today is Mars. Today is Mars. Today is Mars. And I'm just hanging out, flowing for the moment. Flowing for the moment. So I'm gonna hang out with y'all, lovely and wonderful, beautiful people on this Mars die. And let's see who. Anyway, there's no such thing as public spaces, private spaces. There's no such thing. How y'all doing? Hey, Purple Opero, Purple Valley Perp. How are you on this fine Mars? How y'all doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? How your children? What they doing? Lovely. I didn't get up at 4 a.m. like I intended to, but I was up at about 6 o'clock. So right when I was moving around, I'm like, man, I need to really be getting up at 4 a.m. Yo. But anyway, doing well. My schedule got changed and revamped, all turned around. So here I am, being in a public space. So how's it going? What you up to? Hey, one time, one time, one time, one. How are you? Anyway, I'm hanging out. I'm getting ready to continue to re-edit my books. It's my life, book life. Re-edit some of my books over here. Stay out the way. Yeah. So anyway, what y'all doing? But other than that, lovely. So obviously I'm not doing summer term and I'm getting ready to graduate. Getting ready to graduate. Lagos, Nigeria. Hey, that's where all my peeps at. I'm 98% Nigerian. So Nigeria. You probably can't tell it, but yeah, my folks, they look Jamaican and Nigerian at the same time. So anyway, so I'm out summer, not going back to school in the fall. I'm going back in the winter, and then I graduate, and they can churn some butter. Churn some butter. That's what they can do. Churn some butter, honey, because other than that, just I be trying to keep my excitement down, y'all, because some people probably think I'm on drugs or something. But yeah, I'm really excited about my wonderful literature. Where who's not excited about their own um, intellectual property? And I hate saying that word because it makes you sound like all smart and shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is in America. They either you're smart or you're dumb. So anyway, I'm excited to go through with all of my intellectual property. I don't know. I'm very, very, very much excited about that. Yeah, there's some other things going on in the background with family and stuff, but we ain't going there. You. But yeah, I'm excited for all of my books that are getting ready to be released. It just takes a while for me to re-edit it because I'm a one-woman show and all that. I was maybe up until 1 o'clock last night, still working on some things. So I basically go and do 8 hours and still work out, still go home and still put so much time into other things. Thank God I ain't got no kids because I don't know how people do it. I don't know how they do it with children. How do you run your business? How do you work? Like, how do y'all do it? That's a lot of energy, a lot of ciphering. That's crazy. I can barely be around many people. Hmm. Yeah, but my 45 has plenty of times. Okay, let me stop and be kind. Weirdos. You gotta be weird to say something weird on here. It's 8 o'clock. What time is it? It's 8:41. What could you possibly be talking about? Right, ancestor? Right. It's 8 motherfucking 41. So where were we? Because I'm a Gemini gang. We be everywhere. Wait, somebody's over there. I can't see. Oh, I thought I heard somebody behind me. I had y'all look. Hide. Yeah, gracias. Fucking crazy, yo. I hear that it took me 3 years to publish. That was probably the smartest. Very, I don't know if it was smart, but that was very grounding of you to take 3 years to complete your book. For the most part, people, maybe it was just me. I had like this urge to get this out. I had an urge to get all of my books out. And then when I got them out, I took them back off of the market to re edit and re edit and re edit and re edit. So, okay, ancestors, Ashe, gratitude. Gratitude, Ashe. So, for anyone, obviously, most people do take their wonderful, beautiful time. Some people never publish their books, but it is necessary to take as much time as possible, like even sit on it before publishing it. Because, oh my God, really? We're gonna have a talk off here, bro. It flew down. So yeah, that's the best advice for anyone who's writing any kind of books. Take your time and do it right. I think with my compulsiveness when it comes to writing and then my Aries placement, we ain't gonna tell you where the Aries is, that I just needed to get these books out. So now I'm redoing them again. And it's fun. Like the process is actually really fun. Actually very fun. I can go and look at the history on how I developed the layouts of the book, the literature in the book, how words needed to change because they're all poetry, it's affirmations. They're so empowering. Okay, let me calm down. But no, for real. I did a couple book readings, but I definitely want to do some real book readings on stage. Ashe, ashe, ashe. But not only that, I did, and you know what? I found I don't know what race you are, but anyway, I found a couple publishing companies that I actually took some courses for back in the day. So I'm gonna go and pitch to them once I'm finally done, just to branch out of Amazon so I can get more recognition, right? Because like my main goal is I want to see like these affirmations and like naturopathic offices. I want to see them in holistic health offices, and I actually want to see them in like healthcare offices. Also, you know what I'm saying? They need to be sitting right here. Affirmations for this affirmation. This is how great they are to me. Anyway, they are going to be in a naturopathic doctor's office. They're going to be in holistic doc offices. Ashe gratitude, human race. My bad. Yeah, because I was gonna say a black publishing company, but yeah, they're on Amazon right now. Oh my god, I think I'm doing too much. I think I'm doing too much. Thank you. Luck has been on my side forever, hunty. And you know what is so? I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this with you though, because just that focus and that drive. Spirit has already been communicating. They love to communicate with numbers. With numbers, I already had, and I took a picture and I wrote down on a license plate like magic numbers. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna tell you what the numbers were, and it said KDP on that bad boy. Magic number, boom, 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 and it said KDP. I was like, let's go. So that's where all the excitement's coming from. Yay! I know. My practical whole thing is talking about books. My bad. Is it book day? What am I reading? What am I reading? What y'all reading? All right. I didn't get a chance to look at the headlines today, but I wrote a message on my Twitter last night, like about 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, I got this weird feeling about the elected president, like deep internally, like, I was like, I don't feel this way about nobody. All of a sudden I had got a message that was deep as hell. Like I actually like felt it and I'm not sure why. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, anyway. When I'm doing like that, somebody's looking at me. So I got a message. So you know the episode of Simpsons, which I've never saw, that supposedly Trump was assassinated on the elevator or anything. So I had got like a message that, excuse me, all my eyes is dripping. My bad. I got a message that he was already taken out on the elevator. I'm rolling my eyes so far up in my fucking head, but this is the image that I already got last night out of the blue, out of the random. And I had to check the headline news to see what the hell what was really going on. And then I got another message like, man, he was already taken out on the elevator. Okay. Hence, maybe that is a double what's going on. And I know that message penetrated in the dream, but it's only so vague right now, though. Like, vague to the fact that I don't care and I don't know if the president elect has a double, a body double, or clones. I don't care. I don't. I don't care. But that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. So now all of a sudden they're, I mean, it isn't broadcast. They're talking about some health issues. He has some very minor health issues right now. But I think that's probably gearing up for like some heart issues, some issues with congestive heart failure. I don't know why the fuck that is so crazy and prominent right now. Anyway, okay, I'm back. We can talk about books. You know, his niece has a YouTube channel, Melanie Crump or whatever. She's on YouTube. I don't watch it, but I know she's on YouTube. And she's completely against her uncle. She wrote books about him, and it just makes you wonder like, they're not silencing her, and that is her uncle. And she is completely opposite of all of him. What did his son say that he was taking Ambien? That's why he lost that debate. Mr. Biden. God. First of all, Ambien should be ripped off the motherfucking market. Like right now, these people are trying to kill y'all. One of many drugs. There's one of many drugs that need to be leaving the fucking pharmaceutical drug outlet right now. And Ambien is one of them. Zoloft is another one. Zoloft, Ambien have no business being administered and taken by anyone. Now, Zoloft maybe a little bit can help for some people over a long period of time. I've never taken Zoloft or anything. I'm just very observant. I watch people in my work and all that stuff. But Ambien gives you night terrors. It makes you suicidal, makes you completely psychotic during the day. And it's supposed to help you go to sleep. This is a medication that's supposed to help you relax and go to sleep. But what is it, a schedule one or schedule two drug? And they giving it to these people and they have these psychological like imbalances. That's really fucked up. That's really fucked up. Same thing with Zoloft. Same thing with Zoloft. Same thing with Zoloft. I don't know how many stories I've heard with people taking Zoloft for depression and ended up killing themselves and becoming even more suicidal. Don't recommend it. Okay, this is my positive um, reflection. So anyway, my bad. Biden. His son was saying that he was so gibberish because on that debate is because he took some Ambien. That's true. That shit fucks you up. Okay, yes, I hear you. Yes, we hear you. We hear you, baby. We hear you. I'm not laughing at him. First of all, he's too old to be taking Ambien. He's over 80. He should not be taking Ambien. He probably won't even wake up. These people are crazy. Who, anyway, I won't go down a deep hole of how we continue to develop drugs to kill us. Like, I don't. But the new priests are the scientists. They be up in there mixing it up to kill your ass. Because how you gonna be making some drugs? You chemically combine drugs together that psychologically can make you want to kill yourself. Let's think about that. Let's think about, baby. I would rather stay up. I would rather not go to sleep if I had to take something like that, baby. I don't give a fuck. Sleep deprived, bitch. So what? We gonna figure it out. The great divine, the ancestors will help. Okay, Ashe, gratitude. Because there's no motherfucking way that they gonna be putting me on some drugs and I ain't gonna be able to wake up the next day. The fuck? Now, my brother was on Zoloft for a very short minimum time, right? How black families are. Oh, you do anything those doctors tell you to do. You take anything those doctors want you to do. You take anything those doctors want you to take. You do anything. Yeah. So anyway, he took himself off of it, but it made him more suicidal. It was not helpful. Okay, I'm sorry. I know this is early. This is early. I apologize. I'm trying to keep it positive, but Ambien and Zoloft. There's multiple metformin. There's a lot of drugs that would when they say millions of people. I don't know. Don't make me get the data on how many people is taking metformin. Ashe, ancestor Ashe. That's funny you said blood pressure. Every time I go to the dentist, because I have an appointment every other week, right? It's like going to a mechanic. It's like every time you go, they try to find something. It's like these people are psychotic. But every time I go to the dentist, they take my blood pressure and it's always elevated like 112 over 90. Baby, I go home, that blood pressure is regular, degular. So I don't know what they trying to do or what they trying to pull. I went out and bought a whole blood pressure cup because hypertension does run on my paternal side of the family and is easily controlled by diet and um, exercise and all that. Baby, I went and got a blood pressure cup. My blood pressure was normal. And I feel for anybody who, blood pressure pills probably are most likely necessary until you can control it on your own because we don't want nobody to stroking out. We don't want nobody to stroke out. So it's very important to keep your blood pressure under control. The one thing that heightened our blood pressure, nice to you, thank you, was stress. Stress was the number one elevation that increased our blood pressure in our family. Stress related, diabetes too. It was stress related on my paternal side of family. So that's why I'm on working out and all that shit because I'm crazy and I actually really do love working out. But I have like a gang of ginormous book, like probably most holistic health practitioners about naturopathic remedies. So, like, if it was willing, if I was able to get, I'm just saying, just theorizing out here, if I needed to take blood pressure pills, I would do it for a very short time until I can control it by my own body. Because those motherfuckers will kill you too. The fuck? They put you on this shit and they expect for you to be on it a lifetime, like it's a lifetime plan. Let me add that into my insurance plan. Stroke, heart failure, they're on blood pressure pills. Oh, lifetime, guaranteed. Money, 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 money. Okay, let me stop. Yeah, I just theorizing. I was the glorified drug pusher for a long time inside the hospital, and glorified. People would cheerlead. So I'm just talking from observation on people who are on medication for long term. I think that's a problem. Long term health care. Where's the health and the care? Where's the care and the health? Where is it? not feeling it. That's why I got out of healthcare because I wasn't feeling the care and the health, baby. It wasn't there. I was not feeling the care and the health. And took a whole other different path. Motherfuckers were like, "What? Who are you? What do you do? What are you?" Totally sick of all your meals. I'm sorry. So we got to do what we got to do. You know, I'm kind of strange and weird. I'll be saying some incantations over those words because, you have the power and control over your words by what you say. So, like, empower those meds, okay, where you don't have to take. I'm not the one to tell you what to do. You listen to your doctor for real. I'm just only theorizing off of myself like a crystal. Program those meds, okay, for a short period of time. Therefore, your body will regulate itself eventually. Sooner or later, your body will regulate yourself. I got a lot of allergies. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get some water. I know my dad takes lots of meds. hmm And he's changed over the years too. He used to be so kind of like how I am crazy, naturopathic, but now he's like, oh, I have to do this. My doctor wants me, I have to do this. So over a long period of time, so doctor will try to build a relationship with you, child, like they your friend, child. And those doctors be trying to build a relationship like they your friends, baby. Yeah, right. And they ain't inviting you to no dinners. They ain't inviting you to no golfs. So they not your friends. So, but then, they try to eventually over time, not, they don't have to coerce, eventually build this fake ass relationship, client and patient relationship. Got gratitude and balance, because there are really some great doctors and practitioners out there. Okay, I've met some and there are many. Okay, so I'm not putting down the healthcare system. It's a wonderful community, believe me. The healthcare community is a wonderful community. Friendship, building, togetherness, they do everything together. Parties together, they do everything together in healthcare. It is really good community, but those are the people. The system is something different. So I just realized over time that how they can either build fake ass relationships with you, okay, or they just don't give a fuck about your problems at all. And the reason why I say I build fake relationships with their clients is because most of these medication that they're taking is deathly, and they, need a job. No matter how you look at it, they need a job. So how old are you, Amp Tunes? I bet you're not. I bet you I'm older. Bet you. Oh my God. Somebody help me. So where are the birds? They don't want to talk right now. Yeah, it's hard. It's a challenge, you know. But you have the power. Man, I don't know why I keep saying that. And I was talking about prescriptions and writing scriptions yesterday. But the whole thing is, we can talk about this shit as much as we want about being able to control your environment, your internal environment. We can talk about it all day long, but it has to be internalized, deeply internalized. Being able to control and empower your environment. They're just telling me though I had to look over here because sometimes it takes us right when we're right there on that rim, that really thin line, to empower our environment. So now sometimes it takes a lot, almost on our deathbed. I'm not going to say deathbed, but right on that thin line, right there, to be able to grow the internal depths of you. Okay, it's a challenge. It's hard, believe me, because Sometimes you have to be right there on that thinnest line and able in order for you to pop back up to get that second win. Like, you can. But you have to empower yourself often daily, despite anything that's internal empowerment. People think I'm crazy. I don't care what. I always was weird ever since I was like 2 or 3. I was trying to say something for the movie, but I forgot. My brothers and them used to call me weird, and I liked it. Oh my god, thank you. But you would never know that looking at me anyway. People starting to show up. So I'm gonna be here for like another hour and I'm gonna roll to my next engagement and really get some work done. I just wanted to say hi to y'all and see what y'all up to. Gotta look around. I can't be too crazy. I'm on Pacific time. Okay, so they're like this. I want you to say, I have power over myself. I am empowered with myself. I have the power to power myself. I am empowered. I empower myself. I have I have the action, I have the motion, I have the language, I have the details. Look at the squirrel. To empower myself. Ashe. I know it sounds dumb and crazy, but yo. I'm just a squirrel in the squirrel world. I'm just a squirrel in a squirrel world. I live in the hole. I'm gonna run home. You ran behind the tree. How you gonna run behind the tree though? How you gonna run behind the tree? He's a shy squirrel. Am I the only one who's stupid like this? What they used to call that dance back in the day? Oh my god, I'm about to start dancing. Yo, okay, I'm gonna read that in a second. I just, on that movie Caught Up when old dude got out of jail, right? And they went to a club and everybody was doing new dance moves and he was all like this on the dance floor. Like, do they really dance like that on a dance floor? Seriously? They were winding it up like, okay. South Carolina's cool. Shout out to South Carolina. Got family there, North Carolina and South Carolina. Kind of need some tissue. South Carolina, the first time I visited South Carolina, ain't Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. Anyway, we went to Myrtle Beach. Yeah, that's South. Or was that West Virginia? I don't know. We went to West Virginia and South Carolina, baby, and North Carolina because they're right there, so close to Ohio. So it's like a 6-hour drive or whatever. South Carolina is beautiful. I don't know how to explain it. The heat I could handle. The heat wasn't deathly like Ohio. It was different. I don't know how to describe the air and the temperature and the environment of South Carolina. It definitely gives you that down south homely lots of spirits. Happy spirits though. You would think that they would kind of be turmoil. But maybe it was anyway. I'm sorry, I'm being weird. They have the ginormous, most biggest insects I have ever seen in my life. Flying around, the biggest flies ever in South Carolina, and I really need to go back there and visit because honestly, my whole maternal side of the family are in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Okay, let's go. Period. 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 I'm sorry. Sorry, most of my cousins are in DC and they're still back east. And only a couple of us are out here. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'll be asking myself, like, man, do I want to move back east? For family, yeah. Mm, maybe. We're gonna be nice. Okay. 92%. What? Daughter in North Carolina. That's cool. You still never told me how old you were. I don't know who the other person is up in here. Could be my neighbor stalkers because, most of my stalkers are all girls. It's kind of funny. I don't like girls. I don't like girls. It's sad that I have to say that. Okay. 92. I think it's supposed to get up to like 90 degrees today. Um, the 90 degrees here is like 80. It's really cool. It's not suffocating, obviously, because I don't think the humidity, and we're close to the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean, we're closer to there, and we get a lot of breeze. But when it gets up into the 100 degrees, that's when you feel like you are melting, not suffocating, but melting. It's a different type of hot. In Ohio, it was you walk outside, I can't breathe, motherfucker. I can't breathe, bitch. Oh, sorry. I'm telling you, this Gemini shit is crazy. I'm just gonna stay focused. But here, it's just hot. Like you're fucking melting. Like you go outside and literally melt. Melt to the sea. Melt to the me. I'm gonna sing some show tunes here pretty soon. Anyway, this park is nice. I'm gonna let y'all get what's going on up over here. I'm actually just, I don't know which part. I need to venture out and go on some other sides. Most women are pretty competitive. Yeah, I know that's sad. I'm not competitive because I had to think about that too. My mom came from a family of like five girls, and I was raised with two boys, so I didn't understand the competitiveness until I got out on my own with women. Because that wasn't the tea in our household, but with my mom, yeah, that was the tea for show. Weird. Because how are you competing with people? It is such the weirdest thing. Weird. Weird. Weird as fuck. Weird. What are you competing for? Well, they're competitive because, the Americanization promotes competition. That's why. I just, all I can do is, I don't know. I don't really like to even get into that because all I can do is just smile. It's like, girl, guy, be girl or guy, both, either one. And I'm just not the one to compete with because I'm not going to compete. I'm first and last. So there's never any competition. I'm first and last, honey. I don't care about being first. Mm-mm. Don't care. I'm already first, even if I'm not. The crazy part gonna be like, yeah, you first, girl. 'Cause I don't give a fuck about a lot of people race and speed and run. It's like, good luck with that. Maybe because I'm older, but yeah. The Americanized way is to compete in gratitude, ancestors, for bringing me up in a household with boys. It had its good and its bad, but baby, I recognize it's good. My mom and all them, yeah, they older, they still can't get along. Still, but it's not like that with every family with women. A lot of women in their family actually do get along. At least that's what they portray or say out in the open when people are watching and listening. Yeah, they get along then, as far as I can see. But the only experience I have is through my own maternal side, and girls are different. Bless you. God bless your soul. God bless you. Goddess bless you. Oh, she got some cute dogs. Goddess bless you. Compete for no one. Listen, I'll be thinking about this all the time, especially when I was in elementary school. You know, most of the girls, because my friend has daughters, right? He was like, "Man, I have to teach them to fight. You know how these girls are. I have to teach them to fight." I'm like, "Wow, that's crazy. Didn't nobody have to teach me to fight?" But anyway, he's teaching his girls on how to fight. But yo, in elementary school, those girls fought over boys. They would fight over boys. They would literally, all up until high school, these girls are fighting over boys. Fight over boys. That shit is madness to me. I used to be in the fourth grade and I still remember to this day watching on the sidelines, observing, looking at this shit. Fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, seventh grade. Yeah, they try to try me, right? They try to try me, right? These girls back east, they try to try. They'll try you by kissing your man or sleeping with your man and all that shit. I was like, girl, you can have him. They wanted me to fight this girl. No, but anyway, this is like in junior high. They wanted me to fight this girl so bad. I don't know if for clout or whatever because she kissed my boyfriend. I'm like, girl, you can have him. What do I look like fighting over a boy? I've never seen it, and it did never register to me at all. I used to really watch on the sidelines like these girls boxing over boys. Yo, of course I'm watching to see how they fight too. Like, oh, they can do that. Oh, they can do that. Oh, they can do that. So yeah, when my friend was like, he had to teach his daughters how to fight. I'm like, that's crazy. Now you know what kind of school you going to if you have to fight for. You got to teach your girls how to fight because yeah, they will jump you. They will team up on you. They like to come in pairs. They like to be out in groups and shit. No, that shit funny to me. I don't know what guys do. I think guys are all just pump up their chest. I even remember right after they got whatever. I ain't gonna even tell you that, but okay, because it was weird how fighting came along in the black community, right? They went from boxing, then they went from breakdancing, then they went to going to tagging each other's shoulder in a circle, like you ain't gonna hit me, you ain't gonna hit me, you ain't gonna hit me, you ain't gonna hit me. You know, they used to tag each other in circles, like now motherfuckers got guns. Either you're a man or you're a man without it. What John Witherspoon used to say. Build up your dukes. That's how we used to fight. And Cube was like, I'm a man without it. Man without it. Man without it. Come on, let's go. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Because that was an interesting transition in the 90s, though, like for real. Before, back in the day where they used to break dance and they went to shoulder tap and they went to straight shooting. Ain't no fighting. Who's fighting? Who's fighting? Nobody's fighting anymore. Anyway, nobody's really fighting anymore. They're all shooting, all shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up. All those movies that came out in the 90s, Boys in the Hood, Men's Society, South Central, New Jack City, all of these movies, right, help promote violence, help astoundingly promote violence. So that's literally what happened. It was the engine, it was the system that promoted violence. So now, let's imagine if you would have had a bunch of movies about Muhammad Ali or Sugar Ray or, people who are, grounded in their sense, then we wouldn't have what's going on now with people who are just shooting and not fighting altogether. All those movies in the 90s, even some of the gangster movies too, with the Italians and all that, but they were more organized and it was hard to infiltrate in with the Italians, okay, and the Jews and the Irish. It was hard to infiltrate into their system because they were quiet. Anyhow, but in the media with the system and with the media with the black community. Oh my god, they went straight to the guns. They showed y'all, they gave you the picture, they gave you us the image on how to take each other out basically. Okay, my bad. Let me drink some water and see what else comes out. Just imagine. I remember all the way up until I was past high school, what my favorite movies were. What your favorite movies were, girl? When I was like 21. It used to be some trash shit. Poetic Justice. I mean, Poetic Justice is a good movie, but I'm talking about like way before that. We used to highlight movies like Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, New Jack City. Like, oh, those are movies. Those are our favorite movies. Boys in the Hood, yeah, that's my top one. That's my favorite. Menace to Society, that's my. This lady keeps circulating. You know how Karens and Amy's are. You know, I say that respectfully, but they nosy as all hell. They be nosy as finnock. But how y'all doing? What y'all up to? I'm actually trying to look at my hair, my bad. I'm about to roll out here. What else is coming through? I was drinking some water and see if I had another message. So I can't even watch those movies today anyway, because first of all, they're too violent. I'm kind of too old, and it's like I ain't want to. I won't even watch it. It's still hard for me to go back and watch Juice, and that used to be my favorite movie. But oh, I probably was telling y'all about this beforehand. Now, when I go back and watch movies, I look at the duality and not necessarily look at what Hollywood is projecting supposedly. I like to look at, I almost forgot about that. My bad. Okay, this is how you bring it back together to be positive with all those 90 movies, like what Brother Panic did, right? What Brother Panic did. He was able to go back and decode and look at all of the duality aspects in all those movies, but yet they still projected lots of violence. So I probably still won't go back and watch. Now I did go back and watch New Jack City for some reason because that is entertaining, and I can 100% see the duality, the play on the characters, right? With the Blood Brothers or whatever. I can totally see that when he was saying the camera is hardly ever on either character. I mean, on both characters at the same time. And I think the camera was on both characters once or twice at the same time throughout the whole movie. They were shown together. Outside of that, they're either like back to back, standing next to each other as if it is a real, they're like duplicity. I don't know where the hell the duplicity coming from, but like a real true duality in those movies, a representation. Okay, there's Jason Lyric with Jason Lyric too, but you was able to see the duality in that movie a lot more easier than Jason's Lyric, right? The light and the dark. They started right there with the light complected and the dark complected brother, right? That's the first stance because it's never reversed when they have. I wrote about this in one of my classes too, when they portray like a negative character, their characteristics is going to be dark. They're going to have dark hair. They're going to have dark eyes. They're going to be dark. It's going to be a dark characteristic. And this is even into other cultures as well. They're just darker. There'll never be a light skinned bad character. I had a baby tooth right here. I just got it removed. I had another one I just got it removed too at the bottom. And these going to shift eventually before I'm 80. They're going to shift. They're going to shift eventually. But oh my God, no, it is true. I even actually watched like some British TV shows and movies, and it's the same type of characterization where dark hair, dark eyes were the villain. I'm just saying, it's just observation. It's just observation. It's a script. It's a model that they have to run through in Hollywood. You have to know this. It's a model. So with the duality in Jason lyrics, it was a lot easy to follow because of the brothers, the differentiation in between the colors. Duh. That's easy. But with New Jack City, the duality is different. Now, in Boys in the Hood, there was a lot going on. I don't know. I'm random. This is super impromptu, first of all. I want to be. I want to be. This is super impromptu right now. I would definitely be doing some work. Getting some work. My bad. I got stressed out. Oh, you go live on occasion. Oh, you just don't want me to tell me how old you are. Okay, I guess you're 56. 56. I don't know. That's just what's coming through. 56. Somebody's over here. Oh, yeah. Anyway. No, I would like to be more live, but I don't have the energy, space. Um, because sometimes if I do go live, like at home or something, I just be turning it on. I'll be watching TV because I can't formulate the thoughts and the words to talk unless I had a couple shots. Other than that, because I kind of be dead. I'll be like, when I get there, I'm literally dead. Long story short, I'm going to do a live once a week. A live once a week. I gotta hold me to that though. I need some more subscribers. I definitely will go live. I'll find weird random shit to do around Portland. Around P Town where they get beat down, all the weirdest looking like clowns. And we on a town all day around where my hair is brown, but I look like a black in town. Oh, you're 60 years old. That's cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, thank you for being here. I really do enjoy an older audience. Mature. Okay, not older. I do grasp on to more mature people, even in real time. Baby, I can just be out somewhere at a cheetah hut. I don't know. The only people who will come and talk to me are the old folks. The old people, they'll come right on up. I ain't saying old, but I'm talking about over 80. I can be anywhere. I tell you, the first person who's going to come and sit and have a conversation is somebody over 80 years old. And that is what's up. What young people want to talk about? Who want love and hip hop? Who got shot on the stream? Just kidding. I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely pick up some more. I'm about to leave. Kids are hanging out when I go live. But I don't want to be live and just be random. Have people just be watching, just to be watching. I really want to have some, have some bit of organization so it's not like all over the place. Like, oh, watch me watch TV. Oh, not even with cooking. I think cooking is bored because all I would do is just talk and forget about the cooking anyway. So my whole deal is talking randomly. So let me know what the name of your book is so I'll look it up. I'll check it out. What type of book is it? I know you're about to leave out and all that good stuff. Thank y'all for liking the stream. Thank y'all for hanging out in my randomness. Happy Mars Day. I think the moon is not in Virgo anymore. I think the moon's moved on. What's after Virgo? But happy Mars Day, y'all. Hey, bring down some lovely positivity and grace and joy and a commitment to yourself. Cute. I do shorts. Those are fun. And I picked up about 90. Wow. Well, let me know because when I do shorts, YouTube is rigged. The numbers are rigged. YouTube is rigged. The numbers are rigged. Uh-huh. Anything where you can measure any type of number, they know how to scam you, honey. And YouTube is a scam. because I've been doing shorts, and it just depends, even for my other channel. So I have my other channel, Catnap, Catnap, right? And that's all I do is shorts up over there, honey. So y'all check out my other channels too, Catnap and I Am Her Affirmations. And they pick and choose what they want to promote, because on one of my shorts I got 8K views. Why did I do a short last night and I got 3 views on Catnap? 3. I'm like, okay, those shorts just gonna get shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter because of the time and the concept and the writing, documentation to come up with these ideas, and you get 3 views, but the day before you got 7K views. Make it make sense. Scamming. They scamming. They have like some behavioral. They try to, I don't know. I don't even care. They'll pay me to analyze their asses. I just know it's a scam. But the thing is to be consistent, because even after years, people can go back and watch your videos and view your videos, and you're still getting views. So, and especially if it's positive, you're putting out something positive infinitely. It's just going to roll over and over and over and over again. So, YouTube scammers, no matter what, we gon' strut. Somebody said that. I think it was a cartoon. So, what's the name of your channel? Time it out right quick. 9:28. I just felt like I needed to leave and go somewhere else. You know, when you're somewhere at a long period of time, right? It's like, let me go. I'm gonna put this in the back trunk, so hold on 1 second. It's probably gonna be gray. It's gonna be gray outside. I'm telling you, listen, hold on. You know, I was asked to do a read for Elmo. Oh, I know her. I was asked to do a read for Elmo on Sesame Street. Yeah. I was asked to do, oh, okay, that's cool. Yes, indeed. I know her. I think she invited me to her group. Or, no, her writing group. That's funny. She invited me to her writing group on Thursday. So that's interesting. She's down here. Huh. I guess next time I see her, I have to ask her name again because I forgot. Last time I saw her, she's like, like, God damn, what the fuck did I do, girl? What the fuck? So I went back and, you know, told her, hey, have a good evening. Because I'm like, what the fuck did I do? Probably because I didn't, girl, I couldn't show up. I was busy. She was, and I saw her as, like, you too good. No, I'm just fucking around. I ain't doing no goddamn reading for Elmo, but I should. Much better. What the fuck that was? There's too many spirits out there. So many kids. It's a lot of kids, and they bring all these fairies and dwarfs and shit. It's gonna be a lot. Not kids bringing fairies and dwarfs. Not the kids bringing along dwarfs and fairies. Loud and happy and gosh, it's cute. Like, let them scream, but child, it be sound like a whole crowd of them. This place don't open until 10, so I can sit down in a nice, pleasant corner and do some work, y'all. I'm kind of a little bit too khaki to actually, girl, yeah, these khakis are huge, to get out there and walk, or I will go out and walk. Maybe we'll walk later on. I do have some workout clothes. It might be better so I'm not around all these people, is what I'm thinking. So I got a nice good 4 to 6 hours to just focus. Yesterday I really killed it with creating and writing and editing, but I was like, it's only Monday, you have to do it every day, which I do the majority of the time. It's just towards the end of the week, it's like hard as hell to create and be the one woman, but hard and fun at the same time. Because I'm telling you, and I think about this all the time, I can, transition today, tomorrow, anytime, and I will still be happy because of the energy. I'm not gonna cry. Oh my God. Because of the energy that I just put into the world. I'm gonna laugh and cry, so y'all not gonna see me. Oh my God. For real. Woo, ciao. Sorry, I'm gonna wipe my eyes. There's no goddamn way. And I gotta use the bathroom again. Fun. Woo, anyway. I know y'all see my crazy side, but I'm not embarrassed because I'm just really happy. Very happy. That's why I have bursts of excitement, and I'm the fucking weird person, get up, turn on music, and just ecstatic. And there's always something going on in the background with family, but just genuinely, oh my God, is my face clear? But just genuinely, y'all, super grateful. Where's my brush? Super grateful. Grateful for the fact where some point, excuse me, y'all, I'm like, okay, should I share it? Should I not share it? Should I share it? Should I not share it? Should I share it? Should I not share it? His spirit definitely wants me to share it. And I mean, not just on YouTube. I'm just talking about in general. Like, where I am. No matter where I am. To be myself, so I am able to share that energy, y'all. Woo, child. Messing up my makeup. I'll get over it. Man, I think I went for like weeks, like, these people don't deserve my energy. And I'm not talking about y'all. I'm just talking about what I feel in the general collective, like the energy, the general collective. The energy in the general collective. I don't find my fucking brush. Dang it. I went on some trends. Oh, God, at least a month. Like, these people don't deserve my energy. They don't deserve good energy. Just in general. It's the thought frame of observation, of observing myself in this nature, observing myself in this behavior, in this manner, in this process, and seeing it being played out and with everybody, right, that I encounter. Well, yeah, most people, like strangers, it's like, they don't deserve my good energy. It was my thought. People passing by, people standing next to me, people near me in my vicinity, they don't deserve my good energy, is what I had to go through to find out that yes, they do. I don't know about deserving, but they need it. Flip a coin. I got some cards. I don't know about deserving of good energy, but needing good energy. I went around not even looking at fucking people because of the energy that enfold environments were just disgusting. And I could not even look at these fucking people, but it's not even them. It's not even them. They are needing good energy. Everybody needs good energy, besides rapists and child molesters and people like that, you know what I'm saying? And other people, but in general, just out in public, just general, normal, regular civilians, the kind of energy that I have, beneficial. Always have been and always will be. High energy. High energy. So I had to go through like some weird alchemy to see how I can formulate, my behavior and my manner in this way and see how it falls out in my environment, and then see how spirit interacts with that. Spirit does not, my spirit, my ancestors, indefinitely, they are not with aggression at all. They are super high vibes. Super high vibes. Now there are warriors. They are Aries, but they're very much contemplative with their words, because their words do more harm than anything else. Anyway, so basically, woo, chow. So within that, man, I'll have to get back to you on the other second part of allowing people to take a part of my energy, the high vibes, the high psychotic craziness. Okay, let's go. Like on the stage, my dad is actually an actor. He does act. So we do have a lot of energy. We're able to transform. We're able to improvise very naturally and easily. So whatever I put my mind to, say if I don't want to fuck with people for months or weeks, that is what the environment is going to give back. But the whole thing is, I'm not looking to receive anything back, because I have everything internally. So I'm not looking to receive anything back. I'm still looking for a coin. That's the whole key. People be thinking like, oh, reciprocal. We're going to see how that works. Spirit is reciprocal. People ain't motherfucking reciprocal. Are you kidding me? They want too much. Spirit is reciprocal. Spirit is reciprocal, honey. So anyway, yeah. Now I'm not jumping around jolly and joy all the time, but for the most part, I'm happy and jolly and jumping and joy for me, not for an audience. It's because I can, because it's in me, because I will. What the fuck? I don't know any other way. No, any other way. Anyhow, kind of feel like I'm all over the place, y'all. Ew. So this was coming with my affirmations and that energy, right? Alrighty. This is where this writing is coming from. High vibrational. I keep comparing them to Proverbs or to Psalms, because that's how I feel about them, like my writing. So beautiful. I could have studied philosophy. That shit hard. Philosophy, please. But yeah, it's definitely philosophical. Is I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. And every time I go and read the things that I write, it's so inspiring. So bring it back around without me crying. Yeah, right. I'm about to cry already. I can literally die today and be happy. What? What? And there's no competition. It's not how many you can say that. It's not about that. It's about woo, living in the grace. I'm going to wipe my face and turn the camera, y'all. It's about living in the grace of this fucking expanding ass reality. Woo! Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Anyway, is my face clear? So, yeah. It's been an interesting road. But when is it not? If it's not interesting, if the road ain't interesting, then I'm asleep. Don't wake me up. I'm bored. If the road ain't interesting, I'm asleep. Bored, baby. I think they're about to open up pretty soon. 15 more minutes. 15 minutes. God damn it, I already exercised enough. My mind is like, shit. I just be having so much goddamn weird, fucking added energy, and that's why. Woo! Grateful. But I'm not trying to mess up my face or like that. They gonna look anyway. I didn't bring a brush. I didn't bring a brush anyway. So I guess we'll talk a little bit about our passions, about having a passion and having drive. Ever. I don't have my brush, but we'll get powder on my face another time. Oh, my face! Oh my god! Anyway, sorry. Hold on. Oh my god! Where are my tears? Anyway, I sometimes be laughing at people crying, so that's why I be laughing and crying, because sometimes I be laughing at people crying. Or be acting like a Pisces, because they never cry. Have you ever seen a Pisces cry? They probably be laughing and crying too. They some weirdos. So anyhow, let's talk about drive and purpose. Even if your purpose is just your job, your work, whatever you are doing for today, do that in the most high, most esteemed way. Meaning, put all of your attention and all of your care in what you're doing, even if it's at a job, even if it's with your kids, with your dishes, vacuuming the floor. Put your attention and your care and your awareness in what you are doing. Focus on that one thing. Focus on that one thing. See some doctors and they don't have time. They go to the next person, to the next person, and to the next person. So they really don't have time, and they pay them a lot not to allot them time to spend with a person, because like really building relationships, you can't do that within 5 minutes. Okay. So whatever you put your time and your attention to, I don't even care if it's work. They keep talking about work, like just work, even if it's just work, even if you drive for Uber, Lyft, even if it's just that, put your energy and your time and your awareness within those moments. Okay? We're not going to be, oh, I got to go do this later on. I don't know why I'm here, or I don't know what I'm doing this here for. Oh, they're not paying me enough. Oh, they're paying me way too much, or any of that shit. Into whatever you're doing, whatever your purpose, whatever your focus is on that moment, don't put a negative spin on it. Whatever your mind, your hands, whatever you're working towards, whatever you're doing for work, You put your focus and attention and care to it. Not what's going on in the distraction in the background. Very, 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 very important. Some people are the best at sweeping the motherfucking floor. And that's how they have to start out, is being the best at sweeping the floor. You know why? Why motherfuckers want to laugh? Guess how many spirits is helping them, giving them so many ideas, so many suggestions, because they have mastered that one thing. They were able to focus and master that one thing, no matter how small it is. What, you mad at your job? Guess what? The job mad at you too, because you ain't doing a good job. I had to find out the hard way, because especially someone who has a lot of different skills and a lot of different talents, when you feel like you have to go back, which time, there's no real conception of time, right? Where you feel like you have to take steps back, that you're defeated some kind of way. There's no defeat. There's just another growth period. Me, I ain't sweeping the floors. I'm good. But I still talk to you if you did. Because I have an issue, people I know that, oh my God, I'm in my nose, because I hate when people be in their nose on live. That is so annoying. They be like digging up their nose. I'm like, do you not know you on the camera? So I'm sorry, y'all. There's a lot of people who's working who really hate their job, and I think it's just a huge circle. If you hate your job, you probably hate yourself. Because you're not putting the focus, the attention into the work that you are doing. How are you going to like something else? You haven't even mastered where you are right now. You fuck if you are a doctor, or if you are sweeping the motherfucking floors. Some doctors haven't mastered their doctoring. Meaning giving the person the full scope of their health, not just physical, but their mental, their physical. They can't do spiritual, but the full scope of their health, not just the physical. Not just to send you to go get some Zoloft from your doctor, that's your mental health. Go get some Zoloft. Go get some Ambien so you can go to sleep and talk like Joe Biden. Listen, I'm telling y'all, from the most minute, even like these landscapers, these people around here landscaping these yards, immaculate, crisp job, crisp shape, because they love what they do. They love their life. They put all their passion and their purpose in their work. They know what it's like not to work. They know what it's like not to work, honey. They know these hands is bringing miracles. That's why they do a really good job at doing it. They don't hate themselves. If they hated themselves, they would do a terrible fucking job. I really truly think that people who really hate their jobs don't really like themselves. And that's okay. Because sometimes we do go through transformation where we don't like yourself, but you're the last person you want to beat up, though. The best part of waking up is getting your ass kicked in the motherfucking butt. Just imagine, how some older elderly people like, oh, you better be lucky you got a job. I used to hate that first. Ooh, I used to hate that. Especially when I was starting off in healthcare. It's like, oh, you better be lucky you got a job. I used to be like, but yo, if you don't have your hands, your mind, if you're not healthy, your health is the best avenue to driving your purpose. But anyway, that's besides the point. Some people say a job is a job, but whatever you put your purpose into, your focus, whatever that job is, whatever you're focusing on, you're going to feel some kind of payout from it. You're going to feel some kind of relief, some good duty from it, because you paid attention and you focused on what you should be doing. Do that for a while and see how doors start opening up for you. Okay? Instead of beating yourself up. Oh, I hate the job. Oh, I hate going here. Oh, I hate doing this. Oh, I hate the job. No, I sound like old down south. The words that we say. And I know words are important. I already knew that because, you know, motherfuckers in my family used to throw curses back and forth. Oh, you ain't gonna be shit. And that shit. Anyway, so it's almost 10 o'clock, y'all. We got 5 minutes hanging out here. Nobody's behind me looking around. I just want to drive on the purpose of focusing on one thing. All you need is one thing, one focus, one thing, one focus, one focus. And if you're a Gemini, you really only need one focus. Because go sit your ass down somewhere until you find yourself. Because y'all crazy too. I think most of the signs are crazy too. I'm going to mess with all of the signs. I'm going to find something to pick with you on the side. Y'all Pisces, y'all won't be crying. Everything is internal. Y'all Aquarius think y'all know every goddamn motherfucking. Gemini, y'all all over the place. Y'all all over the place. Let's see, Taurus, I never liked y'all. No, something like for real. I don't know what it is with me and Taurus, but we kind of bumping heads a little bit. I never really liked y'all. Y'all ego or something with the Tauruses. We're not fun. Let's see who else is out there. Leos is cool. Leos have always been my role dog. Man, I miss my dogs. Man, be popping. Man, I miss my dogs. So all my Leos. Leo. Aries are cool too, but they psychotic as well too. They be wanting to fight. The drop of the dime. I mean, I don't know if they take stuff personally, or they just go straight to the warrior. Okay, let's go. Sagittarius cool. But what can I say about Sagittarius? Now, if you think a Gemini is weird, fuck with a Sagittarius. They are weird. Just look at Nicki Minaj. Let's see who else. Capricorn, they fucked up. Scorpio and Capricorn, I think they fucked up. Something, I don't know what happened towards the end of the months with those people. Scorpios are like Frankensteins, but we still love them. Okay, my best friend is a Scorpio. Okay, Frankenstein. Capricorn. It's like, do you have to really do all that? Anyway, just trying to leave y'all with some good motions, because I will be talking a lot about every sign, not that it matters anyway, but Pisces, y'all need to cry. Let's go. Both my brothers are Pisces. My dad is a Pisces. So one thing, stick to one thing. I know a friend who's played keyboard like this, master at it. They stuck to the one thing, and just because it wasn't working out, you know, after a short period of time, they still stuck with that one thing and got some more inspiration. They still stuck with that one inspiration, that one purpose. Okay. What time is it? Thank y'all for liking, subscribing. I'm about to roll out and attempt to calm down my energy. How could you? It's such a beautiful day. Wrapping up at the end of July. I've already felt fall a while ago. I felt fall in June. It's gonna be crisp and cleansing. See you later. I'll check out your channel. Let me see if there's anything random else I can think about. Wait, tell me what your drive and your purpose is. I'm not even like, do you have any purpose or any drive or focus? Maybe it's just your channel, maybe your YouTube channel. So never mind. Because when I end these lives, I really want to know what people's drive and what their purpose is. Like, what are they working towards? Or cool. Love music. Probably already knew that. Absolutely love it. So, okay. I am going to roll out myself. Let me take my behind over here and get like 8 hours of work, of my own work, since my schedule completely got changed this morning. I didn't flip out. I'm just going with the flow of life, girl, because these people ain't about to get my emotions and my energy at all. Unless it's high energy. Okay, let's go. I'll see y'all later. I just don't know when. Yeah, I might go for a walk later. It just depends, but send me a message. Bye. Have a good day, you guys.